guys, have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons but have no idea what the heck it is? Well, I'm here to show you what it is and how you play. Coming up. Welcome to The Dungeon Coach. I'm the Dungeon Coach, and this is a new series, Part 2, D&D for Newbies. If you haven't watched the Part 1 of this video, click right here and watch that first so you can create your character and assemble your team. So, Dungeons and Dragons is not a board game, it's not a video game, and it's not when you dress up and run around and hit each other with foam swords. That's called LARPing. Dungeons and Dragons is a collaborative storytelling game you play around the table with your friends and roll some dice. The closest analogy to this, I guess, is a board game, but it's more imagination, entirely customizable to what you want it to be, and it continues the story from week to week. So what is Dungeons and Dragons? Just like in the last video, here's your question. I want you to think of your favorite book, video game, or movie. You can pause the video right now to think about it, but here's some examples. Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Indiana Jones, any type of murder mystery, the movie Taken, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, the Witcher series. Could literally be anything. Now imagine taking that and making a game out of it that you can play with your friends. You play Dungeons and Dragons with 2 to 7 people or more. One of them is the Dungeon Master or the DM. They make the world that you can all collaborate on for what kind of game you want to play. Do you want to solve mysteries, travel across the world looking for treasures, save someone who's been kidnapped, fight between kingdoms at war, slay large monsters? Literally anything is possible. But how do you play? The DM has to create the world and the players have to create their characters, and then you can actually play. I will have full videos that go into more detail on each of these topics, but this is the basics. The DM is like the referee, and they provide the plot for the story, while the players and their dice rolls tell the story. The DM says, on a journey through this mountain range, there's a steep cliff face 50 feet up that's blocking your way. What do? Now stop right there. You've already made your character. What would you do? Would your character's powers be super useful in this situation? Or are you gonna have to rely on your party members to come up with a solution? This is when the players have a chance to say what they do about the thing the DM just said. Being invisible is awesome, but it's not gonna help you scale a mountain. Now flying for this would be awesome. But what about our hammer guy, Mikhail? What would he do?
So you're saying it's a wall, huh? I'ma smash it. Hammer time! I'ma smash my hammer in the bottom of the wall and try and make it collapse so we can climb up it.
So now the DM will ask the player to make a check of some kind to see what happens. The player will then roll a 20-sided die, also called a d20, to see how well this thing goes. Usually they add something to it depending on how good or bad they are at that thing. A 1 being the worst and a 20 being the best. So here's 2 examples.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a natural 20. You hit the side of that mountain ledge and get out of the way as the rubble falls down, making an almost perfect staircase for you and your party to climb up. Or if the roll doesn't go so well.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a natural 1. So you do smash the side of that wall, but you look up and you can't move out of the way quick enough as the entire wall comes crumbling down on top of you, trapping you underneath it. What do all of you do? And now your party would have to use their own abilities to try and react and save you based on what you did. This continues as the game goes on, as the DM and the players keep saying what they do and rolling dice to see what happens. You'll have everything from hilarious failure to epic success happen along the way in this game. You don't have to be creative to play this game. In fact, playing this game will help you tap into that creative part of your brain that you used to play make-believe when you were a kid. If you had fun or learned something about this video, hammer smash that subscribe button, and if we can get 100 likes on this video, I'll make another video like this for D&D beginners. Also, comment down below and let me know what your character would do to try and get up that mountain range or save Mikhail the hammer guy. I'll roll a d20 for you and reply back to let you know what happens. So there's some more insight into this crazy game of Dungeons and Dragons. Again, it's been really fun to make these videos, and I hope they make you smile and get your brain going. Here's the link to part 1 of this video, and here's some more videos from my channel. Stay tuned for videos every Saturday at 9. Until next time, peace.